They called her Solis. Born not from fire, but memory.
They told me the sun was dead, but I heard it whisper.
Can you hear me? In the quiet between stars.
All right, looks like we're live. Chat is buzzing. What's up, Nick? How you been doing, man? For sure, life has been crazy. Yeah? What's up, man? What's been going on? Give me an update, man. I haven't seen you for at least a couple of streams, I think. Have you been what have you been doing? Producing or because yeah, man, there's just been a lot going on in my life as well. A lot of drama with friends and family. Oh boy, oh boy. Hey, listen, man. It's none of my business, clearly, right? This is private stuff. But let me tell you something, man. One thing I learned, and that's truth 100%, 100%. If you say something or do something while you're angry or upset, most of the time you'll come to regret about it. So the best thing is just to realize if you're, angry, and just like not say anything. That would be the best. And just wait it out until you're fine again, and then you can talk about it. Yeah, that's one thing I learned. And but yeah, man. I hope, everybody have their ups and downs. In fact, there's more downs than ups. We tend to do a lot, and we have a lot of failure and disappointment in our lives, and we only have maybe little bit of success, right? Just a little bit. Yo, what's up, man? Zipri, what's good? What's good, man? How you doing, man? How you doing? What is up? What is up? Um, so hey, what's up? What's up? So yeah, anyways, man. Anyways, what do I have today? What do I have today? Okay, Nick send the track, Band Lab. Good, good, good. Um Streams. I'm doing all right. It's been a while since I've been able to join your stream again. Bro, welcome back, man. Honestly, um, yeah, man, I think it's been a while because I yeah, I don't think I've seen you for the past couple of streams for sure, man, for sure. But let me know how you've been, what is up, what's going on in your life. That would be cool. Okay, Zippo. Oh, okay, Zippo. Now I remember, man. I remember Zippo. So I couldn't remember Z333, but Zippo, I remember Zippo, man. All right, man. We got two tracks in the queue. Mm, so we're gonna cue music. Cue music. Um, yeah, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Anyways, let's start with Nick. Band Lab, let's go. Cue music.
Now, this question about fear, which is a real question, because when everything begins to slide, if you're not, if it's more than most people who haven't done it expect.
Chaos.
Ghost inside my soul, do you hold me down with rope? Rattling my bones, carrying me along.
All right, Nick. So listen, man. Yeah, good, good, good. Yeah, man. What I've heard is you definitely leveled up in terms of the vocal and how you do these ear candy, and especially how you sort of use delays to add to the momentum, you know. So I hear, like, you know, the vocal says something and then there's a bit of a delay going on after, so and it all moves to the rhythm. So that was really cool. Number one, that I noticed that, which, you know, you haven't done before. This is kind of new. So, and which in turn makes the vocal sound less dry. You know, in a way, you do want to make it sound dry, right? Or, you know, somewhat dry. But so yeah, so what I've noticed is that instead of just, you know, slapping, let's say, a reverb or something, or a delay on it, you do automate these things now, or at least it seems like you do. And so yeah, man, you know, sounds like you're getting a hang of sort of more advanced kind of get into a territory of advanced, sort of more advanced mixing, you know, not just, you know, putting things, you know, in order, but also make them sort of interact with one another more and things like that. So I like that, man. That was really cool. Hey, that voice at the end, you know, it sounds like an old TV. Some guy is talking about psychology or something. That kind of reminded me of what's his face? The guy who talks about uh, mm, so anyways, yeah, so and I also noticed there was nice some nice, let's hear this. Yeah, man. You know, your mixing is getting better, man. It's getting better. I gotta say, which is cool, which is cool. Because, you know, I remember you used to send me some tracks, right? And yeah, like I said, man, comparing to how it used to sound, let's say a couple of months ago and now, yeah, big difference, man, big difference in a positive way, in a positive way. So yeah, really cool, man, really cool. Well, tell me how you feel, man. What, you know, what's been changed for you? Did, you know, did you learn anything? Are you doing things differently now, or well, what's up, man? What's up? How do you approach music? How do you, you know, what gets you inspired? How do you start a track? Okay, next up we got Zippo. Zippo. Usually start by looking for a beat. Yeah, beat. You know, beat is good, man. Beat is good, but remember that it could also be, you know, a sound or voice, you know, it could be anything. As long as it you know, makes sense, right? Because brain loves to make sense out of things. And as long as it feels like you're doing it intentionally, see, you don't have to, how do I put it? So as long as you feed the brain sort of this information that everything that you're doing intentional, it will buy it, you know. So you sort of trick your brain into buying that you're doing everything intentional, and then in turn it'll reward you with dopamine. And yeah, man, you could be writing music for hours and hours and hours and then, man, I've been there, I've done that. The thing is just it's yeah, man. I'm on a track right now, but it's just I'm not inspired fully yet. It's just doesn't have enough meat on it yet. Um, and then I kind of just freestyle and write down where I like. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's a good approach. I like that. Took me about 3 hours for that song. Hey, that's cool, man. That lets me know that, see, it's not about time, it's about content. Content at the end of the day, content wins, right? Um, but yeah, man, it's cool that um if you work fast, that's cool because that's what you should do, man. You have to work fast. Because the thing is, if when you're producing, ideally, you're just translating whatever's in your head into your DAW, right? So it's just a matter of how quickly you know your DAW, right? And things like that. So if you know shortcuts and you work fast, that's only beneficial for you. That means you can. Yo, what's up? Oh my goodness. Hold on a second, fellas. My computer is about to die. Yo, Clomber, good. What's good, man? Yo, of course you can send, man. Of course you can send. Um, I'll wait till Clomber gets his ads and then we'll chat some more. Clomber's a cool guy. I saw him on a stream the other day. He was streaming, man. Looks okay. Got a haircut too. Yeah. All right, Nick. So yeah, man, I'm happy. I'm glad you're getting better constantly, and hmm, yeah, man, just keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. Keep getting inspired because at the end of the day, you're sort of doing it for yourself, right? You're not doing it for anyone else, and that's what I realized. Like when I'm writing music, I'm actually trying to impress myself. As weird as it sounds, man, I realized that's the case. So essentially, I'm writing music for myself. And, ideally, I would love the track that I'm writing for myself, right? And that's usually the case, right? Because why would you write bad music? Like you must be writing music that you like, right? First of all, right? And after you finish that track that you wrote for yourself, that you happen to love, of course, then you can release it for others to listen, right? And they will fall in love with that track as well. But what I need you to understand is that if you write the track for yourself, not for anyone else, you have a better, I mean, although, yeah, sure, you can get inspiration from various sources, right? But it's sort of kind of like it's a feedback thing, it's kind of like you're writing music for yourself and you're constantly trying to impress yourself, and in turn you're rewarding yourself, rewarding your brain by getting better and better and better. You're getting better at it because you're forced to constantly impress yourself, and it's difficult to impress yourself, right? It's difficult. So that's why there's some pressure going on. There's pressure and momentum. Those two things I think are essential in art. Yeah, whether it's sport or art or anything that requires sacrifice, whether it's time or money or whatever it is, then yeah. I sent mine in. Okay, cool, man. Clomber. I sent that song to one of my bots, and he's getting one of his friends to do AMV. So I'm excited for it, bro. That's good news, man. That's good news. I'm glad you're keeping your social media and things like that. It's important to share your music, to share what you make with people, with like-minded people. All right, guys, I've yapped enough. Our next fella is Zippo. Zippo, are you in the chat, mate? I'm gonna about to play your track, so we're gonna cue music. Whoa, dude, that was insane. Holy cow. That was a pretty good start, man. Pretty good start. I'd say you got a good momentum on this one, man. Just keep it doing, bro. Keep it doing. Hey, fellas, what would be the top suggested tag to find my channel for a feedback stream? Like,